Resolution number 23.
The winter session enters its final week with very little breathing room. 15 sittings in total, amongst the shortest sessions in recent years.
Change will help avoid unnecessary.
The first week largely lost to protests over electoral revisions. The second consumed by debates on Vande Mataram and SIR.
वंदे मातरम की चर्चा क्यों हो रही है वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। मुझे लगता है कि उन्होंने नए सिरे से अपनी समझ पर ही सोचने की जरूरत है। कुछ लोगों को इसमें दिखता है कि बंगाल में चुनाव आने वाला है इसलिए वंदे मातरम की चर्चा हो रही है। वो वंदे मातरम के महिमा मंडन को बंगाल के चुनाव के साथ जोड़कर कम करना चाहते हैं।
वंदे मातरम उस आधुनिक राष्ट्रवाद की अभिव्यक्ति है जिसने भारत के लोगों को एक राजनीतिक और नैतिक आकांक्षा से जोड़ा, जिसने भारत के लोगों को एक साझा नियति के उत्तराधिकारी, एक साझा भविष्य के निर्माता के रूप में देखा। लेकिन आज की ये बहस मुझे कुछ अजीब सी लग रही है। जैसे मैंने कहा, ये गीत देश की आत्मा का हिस्सा बन चुका है। 150 सालों से देशवासियों के दिलों में ये गीत बस चुका है। 75 सालों से हमारा देश आजाद है, तो फिर आज इस बहस की क्या आवश्यकता है?
Now the government is left with barely 24 hours of real legislative time to push through a long list of pending reforms. On the table, bills that could reshape higher education, nuclear energy, insurance and economic regulation. But only 3 bills have been cleared so far. Several others remain unintroduced. And the opposition is already signalling that any late push will be met with demands of parliamentary scrutiny. The question is unavoidable. Has the opposition robbed taxpayers of serious debate on 13 key reforms?
What the opposition yet again missed an opportunity to have a constructive discussions on issues that matter. Fundamental mistake that the opposition did was to ask questions that were pointed towards the Election Commission on the floor of the House. And the Election Commission is not even represented on the floor of any of the houses. And yet, the kind of questions that came in from the leader of opposition in both the houses were pinpointedly, targeted towards the Election Commission, and the response was being sought from the government. And I believe this was a clear case where, some kind of an understanding, some kind of a strategic vision around cornering the government could have been adopted by the opposition. There could have been, serious deliberations around AQI, and the opposition could have held the government accountable for it.
But the opposition pushes back, arguing that the problem lies not in protest, but in planning. A compressed calendar, a crowded agenda, and bills that demand time, not speed.
Government had designed, they know that disruption will come from the opposition. So they packed up bills so as to rush the bill passing. This is a well thought out strategy, and the accusation against the government has been that it has not discussed the bill at length. And considering the fact that in so less a time you have so many bills lined up, obviously there is no space for discussion at length. So there's a strategy by the opposition, there is a counter strategy by the government. Government wants to do its business, rush its business, and opposition wants to perhaps disrupt, delay, and there.
मेरे यहाँ बोलने का क्रम मैं तय करूंगा। इस तरह से नहीं चलेगी संसद।
आपने अगर अमित शाह जी का रिस्पॉन्स देखा तो ये कंप्लीटली डिफेंसिव रिस्पॉन्स है, ये घबराया हुआ रिस्पॉन्स है।
Rahul Gandhi in the winter session of Parliament somehow surrendered to the government of India, especially to Narendra Modi and Mr. Amit Shah, because during monsoon session, Mr. Rahul Gandhi did create a huckers, pandemonium, etc. The entire monsoon session was washed out. Based on that, the public criticism, the Bihar elections, and also possible Thiruvananthapuram election, mayoral election, all put together made Mr. Rahul Gandhi to succumb to the pressure. And there is important thing which I would like to tell the Republic viewers, saying SIR versus FIR, special intensive revision is equal to first information report of National Herald.
As Parliament enters its final days, choice is stark: debate or deadlock, scrutiny or speed. With elections around the corner, what happens next may shape not just laws but public trust in Parliament itself. 4 days, a dozen bills, and a Parliament under pressure. Whether it's the final week that delivers governance or just more noise, this will define how this winter session is judged by voters, by history, and by democracy itself.